Maybe I should have got some video earlier. Not that you could see anything, but you know, like over that way, you could see the lights, probably Tigard or Sherwood, bouncing off the clouds. And to the south, we could see the lights of Newburgh lighting the clouds up. Crows are making plenty of noise this morning. And I'm guessing maybe the neighbors probably had a fire. It's kind of hazy over there, so they probably had a fire in the fireplace. But it looks a little smoke hazy that way too. Oh well. Feeding's done in there. Of course, Ty showed up right after I finished feeding. I just shut the lights off. The dogs are still with me, so yeah, sounded like World War III here for a little bit with the dogs barking. Because I've been trying, as most of you know, I've been trying to keep them in the shop when she comes in the morning. Oh well. And she always leaves the outside light on. I leave it on for her and she leaves it on. So, barn still looks good over here where the calves are. Hoping the cows work their way out to pasture so we don't gotta chase them out. We might have to really chase them out today because I'm not sure where we're going to spread. There's room for like one load where we were. The bad thing is there's not enough left in the barn to do a whole lot more. If it wasn't so shitty in the lot, we'd probably take what's left to the neighbors. Get part of that wasn't growing real good covered, but that makes such a mess coming through here because yeah, every load comes through that gate and out the driveway. Yeah, it's a little smoky down there too. I'm gonna guess that the neighbor that had the fire down that way probably still has it burning. I didn't smell any of that earlier, but I sure do now. So anyway, get the boys fed back here and then go in and see Blakely. We had her Friday. Brooke had to work Friday. She usually doesn't work Fridays, I think, but I don't know. I can't keep up with her schedule. So I haven't seen her since then. And she's probably grown another foot since then. Kids grow. Yeah, I'm thinking we go put some in the 3/4 piece. I'm just not sure where we want to do it. We might do the strip along the other hay field because that's kind of lacking. There's your crows. Where that was a lane for so many years. It just doesn't quite grow as well as the rest of that field. Maybe it just needs a little perk, I don't know. But that wouldn't be too bad. Pull in there, just get far enough away from the end, we're not driving in it, and time you get to the end, be close to being out. Is all we got, literally. Well, it's out to about there on the ground, but all we got is that section's clear full and that section's clear full, and a little cleanup. And then I guess I'm gonna have to bust into part of that rock pile to fill some in there. And maybe that rock will work better than the reject that was in there, because the reject's got dirt in it and then all the moisture, and maybe that'll let the moisture get through. I don't know. We're gonna have to try something because can't leave it where it is. Good morning, Blakely. Ty said she just had a whole thing of apples.
I just leave those little ones, they're smaller than what the jars are.
Oh. Yeah.
I think they're smaller than what the jars are.
What you think? Huh? Like I told you, she probably grew a foot since last week.
Look at it.
Yeah. Can't even blink. Can't even blink and she's bigger. Good morning. Hey, come here. I don't want you to eat my finger. You don't want to hold my hand? You don't want to hold my hand? Just gonna smile? Just gonna smile and give me silly looks?
Don't walk.
Yeah, it's a little help now. She's kind of walking, huh?
You with Grampy?
If you hold her, she does the moves on her own. I figure she's gonna walk before she
You
crawls.
go walk to Mama?
Come here to Oma. Come on to Oma. Come here, baby. Come here, girly girl. Come here, Dicky butt.
Ty's just holding her to steady.
Come
her,
on,
holding her
Skinny.
up and steady.
Come on. Oma wants to see you. Come on. Does the cow go moo?
Mama. There you go.
Randy's
And the
got a
doggy
line
goes
about it.
woof, woof, woof. And the kitty goes meow. And Blakely says, Oma.
Yeah.
The Blakely say, Oma.
Oma's a crackpot.
Oma's a crackpot.
Are you gonna get Oma?
I was gonna get mine out, but I don't know if I can. I don't think the spreader will make it. So Ty's got to go first. Open the gates so we can herd them out of here. They're slightly upset up there. They finally quieted down. They were raising hell when we ran them up there and shut the gate. So this is how we do her. Yeah, don't touch that wire with the gate. It's not a good thing. Tie this on here and keeps it out of my way. That one backs in right to there. The other one backs in over there. I can load both or one or the other or whatever. And we'll see if we can get this done in the next few hours. Cows are being chill. I can wait for her to get up there a ways. Not sure how we are for speed. I might be going a little faster than her, and I don't want to run into what she's doing. I didn't get my windshield closed yet. So I lied last night. I thought there was 2 sections left, or 2.5. No, there was a good full 3.5 sections left. I should learn to count. But it is what it is. We're gonna go till we're done. Hopefully, we'll get stuff cleaned up today, because tomorrow's when they're kind of nasty. We'll see what happens. Yep. Service truck. Ty made it to the far corner in that field, ran out of fuel. We usually don't end up burning that much. And I slid halfway down the lane, so I got a feeling I'm going to have to get towed back in. Hopefully I make it out here. Well, I made it. Where we're starting to spread down there, that's enough of a side hill. I spun out there, had to back up by the gates into the other hay field and grab one more gear and come way over there. But I made it. I don't know if I'm going to get out of here. Guess we'll be checking what the other tractors got in it too.
Yeah, mister, we don't have to fuel the tractors. It's okay.
Makes me wonder if this one was actually clear full. Of course, this one's got the smallest frickin' tank.
It was clear full because I made sure I filled it. When he did them, I was the one to fill them.
Usually I'll fill the skid steer 2 or 3 times.
Fun with the air compressor.
Oh yeah, she had a little tick going on. She found out one of the bolts that holds the air conditioning compressor
It's the long one.
was almost out.
And
That
the
was-
oil pan. Found out the fucking oil pan leaks in this SOB too now.
Well, pants always leak. She just
Oh,
never
no,
noticed.
this is worse than normal.
So anyway, hey, at least it ain't raining. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made it this far. But like I said, I got a feeling I'm going to get pulled back up. I may park it at the bridge and ride up with her, and we'll drag it up later. Now it's going to have to get washed. Nice thing is, these cases aren't too hard to do. I just pumped the primer pump while she was filling the tank. Literally lit right off. I kind of expected a little sputter, but not even a sputter. Well, I made it from where I was by backing up here till I couldn't move, and made it around there, and yeah, I'm pointed the right direction anyway. I get farther with a tandem axle even without as much weight on, but hell, you know, it is what it is. I already figured we're gonna have to pull it down here because I don't know that I'll be able to get back up the other side of that again. But we'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to hitch a ride. I guess we'll grab the John Deere and the chain and see how much fun we can have. Somebody left a damn truck out there. That's okay. I'm going to put a few bales in some feeders while Ty's finishing up lunch. Then we'll take the John Deere out there and drag it in. Let's see, I might make it up the hill, but I'm going to have her go up with the tractor ahead of me anyway. Leaving her hooked up because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the corner up here. I got to aim for the cows to get out of here, and I know how it was coming in. So, yay! But hey, we got bales fed. Wish she was watching that because there's slack in it, and it's not like I can slow down from an idle. But, you know, it is what it is. Gonna have to let you go though. Here, I went to honk the horn. I got a mouse nest in the mouse nest in the right horn. Well, you can hear the horn, but that's all she's got. Got a fuel issue. Stopped right here. I knew it when we were putting fuel in it. The bowl was full of shit. We had trouble with this thing like 10 years ago. Was the last time we had trouble. The bowl would get full of algae, and there's a little grit in the tank. So yeah, the screen in the bowl was packed tight. Just cleaned it, and of course, just enough moisture in the bottom of the bowl that the spring was rusted into. As soon as I took it out and played with it, it broke. But found another spring, cleaned her up, back to work. That would be the last load of manure for fall 23. Well, shouldn't say that. I mean, we may clean the calf part and put some somewhere later. And sometimes we clean the feed barn and take it straight out too, but that's it. I literally have maybe one full bucket left in there in 2 different places, but I can't pick it up with that thing on. Can't get it clean. So I'm going to clean that up, get that thing off, and I got to do something along the concrete. Dig out the shitty rock and fill it back in. So, and yeah, sticky stuff this afternoon. Been a pain in the ass. So I'm going to try not to knock that loose right here. I'm just going to clean this thing up. Ty was just up there letting the cows back into the lane. She might have got run over, I don't know. Up there between those gates, she found a little spot of blood. And Ruby had a little discharge this morning. So we're thinking maybe Ruby was shortbred, like too short to tell. Because he only tell down to like 26 days, 28 days, and it had been 24 days since the bull's been took off. So, yeah. It would appear that she might have actually been bred, but not anymore. And I don't know why Ty didn't close these other gates up. I had that big gray one shut when I brought the skid steer out. Put the grapple right there and realized what time it was getting to be and put the bucket on and parked it because I got a couple hours cleaning up in there and probably more than that filling in holes. It's all against the concrete. It's where the water can't get away. But fill this thing back up. One of these years I'm going to make a tank that slips underneath the welder and that air compressor filter. That's the plan. Then this one won't be in here. Only leaves, I don't know, there's 5 foot, I guess, of usable space. But since this thing was out, we went ahead and filled up the Massey too. It probably would have made it without any trouble, but it's got a bigger tank too. Bigger tank and uses a little less. But anyway, that's 123 gallons. You might ask, why is it 123? A guy Dad knew had those circles cut out of something he was making. So the guy had 4 circles. He gave them to Dad. Dad made 2 tanks. It's a 4 foot long tank because why? Well, that's how wide flat plate is. Had 2 pieces rolled, shoved them together. And I shouldn't say it's 123. If we fill it up, the most we can get out is 123. So that's what we got. And she don't know what's going on. I'm not going to work till midnight. Yeah, until it gets cleaned up tomorrow. That's as clean as it's going to get. Freaking layer on the tires because, well, kind of hard not to pick that up coming up here. And same with this one. I'll get back in front of the big gate. Hosed out, whatever's there, I'll scoop up and get greased and get the floor dieseled down. They throw a little used motor oil. That's what we used to use, but it's so nice because you can throw diesel in a little hand sprayer, spray everything. That way you don't finish losing it to holes rotting in the side or in the top. And yeah, this does have the little sticker. One on the other side too. It says that International Harvester will provide a new spreader side as a replacement to the original owner in the event that a side on the International 530, 540, 550, 575, or 595 rusts through while the rest of the spreader is still operational. Well, really the worst thing on it's the sides. Front piece is actually the worst. That rubber flap's on there because there's not much front. And the floor's tired. Put a lot of weight on them. But tomorrow cleanup day. But Ty won't get clean much on them until after I get back from the doctor's appointment. Dang doctors, you know, when they want to see you, here's when you're going to be here. And if you want to see them, they're too busy. They've been trying to see me since spring. And when I got the phone call last spring, the nurse says, hey, this is on a Monday, mid-morning. She says, Doc really wants to see you. Well, that's good. When I want to see her, I don't get to. Had a nice conversation with her. The nurse, she grew up on a ranch in Eastern Oregon, so, yeah, she knows how it is. And she says, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I laughed. I said, well, ma'am, at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I plan on being in Eugene with a load of cattle. I don't know what I told her, but it was something along those lines anyway. I was going to be hundreds of miles away. So anyway, that's our day. Go in here and see Blakely before Ty leaves. And that's why Ty won't get much done in the morning. And my chauffeur will take me to the doctor's appointment and make sure I'm a good boy. And Ty will have to babysit Blakely. But hey, you saw our fun day. It was fun. Oh, and that crap's still here. Our recycle was full, but my mother's, it hardly ever got anything in it. Oh well. Garbage cans are stuffed to the brim anyway. Let's see what Blakely's doing. Well, I still got you here. Where, oh, Blakely's napping. Look at that. I think that's all her and Oma do is nap.
I laid her down twice. She slept for about 15-20 minutes.
Okay, well,
Now she's got that little,
there you go. You got to see her.
her eyes open.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all have a great Tuesday. Hey, our Monday was a Monday, but it worked. She woke up. She's been smiling.
Say hi.
So there.
Oh,
She's still not quite awake yet. Oh, well. There you go.